How can your agency increase your monthly recurring revenue for your digital marketing agency? Hey, I'm Jason Swank, and I ran a digital agency for 12 years working with clients like LegalZoom and Hitachi before building up and selling it. And I even have another agency with a number of different people where we've grown to over 20 million in revenue in the past 11 months. And one of the biggest things that can help your agency is increasing monthly recurring revenue because it creates predictability. And I want to go over a number of different ways, 6 key ways that you can increase your monthly recurring revenue. The first one is getting long-term contracts. Look, when you get long-term contracts, they're going to help you with the predictability in order to make sure that it's all in there and making sure that they can't cancel without any penalty. I see too many agencies having contracts with 30-day terms. And I'm like, you're basically getting a car that you can cancel the payments on any time and keep the car. That's not fair to me. The second is raising your pricing. I see too many agencies not charging enough. And you need to look at what is the value that your agency is actually delivering and think about what is a fair amount value for actually doing that for your client that they would be like happy to pay you. Like if they give you $1 and you can make them $10, that's perfect. That's how we always did our pricing. We would look at the average amount of value that we're giving our clients and then we divide that by 10. And if you don't know the value that you're delivering to your clients may not understand that as well, and that's why you're probably losing some clients. Number 3 is moving up market and going after bigger clients. I see too many agencies staying at the same level of client. When we first started, we were designing websites for marinas and lawyers and accountants and local businesses. But by the time we grew to a multi-million-dollar agency, we were working with the biggest brands in the world, Hitachi and LegalZoom. Now, I'm not saying you have to work with the biggest brands. You can work with the big brands that no one's ever heard of. Those are the ones that are the real sweet spot that I personally loved. Number 4 is upselling. I was working with an agency client a couple years back, and they kept adding more and more services, but they never really communicated that to their clients, or they never really looked at the opportunities for their clients to possibly help them out more through other services or other offerings or increasing their things. They just said they brought in a client and they've held that client at that same rate for the past 3 years. And I'm like, no, look at how you can do more for that client, get them more value, and you'll make more money because you're upselling them. Number 5, this should be self-explanatory, but get more leads in the door. You should always be building your pipeline. I see too many agencies focused on getting sales at first, and then they focus on delivery, and then they forget about sales. And it's a constant, roller coaster, up and down, up and down. Does this sound familiar? Heck yeah, it does. It happened to me. But if you're always constantly looking at how can I get more leads, you'll have more predictability. 6 is increasing the conversion rate from a lead to a paying customer or a paying client. You have to look at that. And I'll link it somewhere to our Foot in the Door video about changing your offering and really thinking about how can I make it an easy decision for that client or that prospect to go with us? Because too many times we're pitching marriage right off the bat. How can we make it an easy decision to build trust and it's low risk for that prospect in order to choose with you? So if you do those 6 things, you should be able to increase your monthly recurring revenue, which will give you that predictability. And when people look at possibly buying you one day, you're going to have a lot better chances to get more money for you. Plus, you'll be able to make more money, I feel. So if you liked this episode, make sure you subscribe, hit that little bell button so you never miss out on an episode. And if you want to know more about this, I'll be creating more and more videos, and we have a plethora of information on jasonswank.com. So make sure you go there, check out the podcast, check out all the other videos, lots of resources for you. Our whole main goal is to be a resource we wish we had when we were running our agency. And until next time, have a swank day.